Rodolfo Roman of The Roman Show. What a pleasure it is to have here once again Sergeant Slaughter. Sarge, you came back to South Florida. I spoke to you 2012. You're back again. You must love South Florida.
Oh, I love South Florida. I actually lived in Naples, Florida for 8 years, so it's always good to get back down this way. And I was here when they won the World Series, and it was just a great time. And so many nice, friendly people here. And, of course, Comic-Con, everybody's coming to see their childhood hero, G.I. Joe, the real American hero, Sergeant Slaughter, and, of course, the WWE Hall of Famer, Sergeant Slaughter.
Sarge, you were also here for the WrestleMania last year. I spoke to you. You said it was going to be a great event. South Florida having a long history in professional wrestling. What can you tell us? I know it happened a year ago, but what exactly happened? What were your thoughts about the whole event down here?
Oh, it was just sensational. You know, Miami are great sports fans, and they know their sports, and they know what they want to see and how they want to be entertained. And the WWE obliged them. They had a wonderful, fantastic show, and it was just amazing what they did over at the stadium, how they made everything look so unbelievable, and the production and the matches were just incredible. And we just thank all the support that we got, and we just know that they must have enjoyed it because we enjoyed it.
Sarge, I got to ask you now, so what is your current state right now with the WWE? Just pretty much with a Hall of Famer. Are you helping out at the back at any time? What are your thoughts on new talent with NXT?
Yeah, I'm the ambassador for WWE, so part of my job is to promote WWE, of course. Go to do a lot of radio shows and do a lot of TV and newspaper work, just promoting their live events, their pay-per-views, their TV shows, and I visit a lot of children's hospitals, veterans hospitals, visit the veterans and visit the troops around the country, overseas, play some golf tournaments, throw out some baseballs at games, and basically just do Comic-Cons and meet the fans out there, the WWE universe. They're always around us, and we just love to have them know that we're here, and we're really thankful that they're supporting us, and we just want to give back somehow. And part of my job is to, as an ambassador and a WWE Hall of Fame superstar, is to find new talent because, you know, eventually we have to retire and people have to take our place. So I'd just be great that if I could find somebody here, you know.
You might have a chance today. We got some wrestling shows event.
Wrestling shows. We had one last night. They're having one tonight and tomorrow night. And my eye's always out there looking for a new prospect, and I know that they know that because I let them know. So they put a little extra effort into it. The people love it, and it's just you know, a really good feeling when you can help a young guy out or a young woman out, whether it be in the ring or a manager or a diva, whatever I can do for them, because somebody did that for me, and you know, I created some of the greatest stars in the history of wrestling, Undertaker being one of them, and Yokozuna, 1, 2, 3 Kid, Diesel, Razor Ramon, Billy and Bart Gunn. A lot of those guys I found in a box of tapes or got a phone call from them, and they wanted an opportunity, and WWE gave them an opportunity. And
so Undertaker, how did you find Undertaker?
Well, he was in a box of tapes. He was wrestling down in WCW. Sent a tape and a letter to the WWE, and somehow it got put into a box of wannabe things. And part of my job one time was to go through those and see if I could find any new talent.
Did you ever think you have so much success as he has been through his career?
Oh man, I never, you know, I knew he had talent the minute I put on the tape because he had real short red hair. His name is Mark Calloway. Wrestled for WCW, but they weren't giving him much of an opportunity. So I I tried to show the tape to Vince McMahon, but he said, Sarge, if you think he's got an opportunity to make it, you bring him in for a tryout. So I did, and Mark came into Rochester, New York. He was one of the first matches that we put on. It was just a tape for our benefit, And Vince McMahon saw him and said, "Where'd you find this guy?" And I said, "In a box of tapes." And he said, "Well, send him to my office." And so when Mark came back from the ring, he said, "I do okay." I said, "Yeah, you did great. Vince McMahon wants to talk to you in his office." He said, "Did I do something wrong?" I said, "No, I think you probably did something right." So he went in and talked to Vince, and he came back out all smiled. And I said, "What did he say?" He said, "Well, he wants me to come tomorrow night." I said, "Can you do it?" He says, "Oh, yeah." And from that point on, he's been with the company.
And we don't know yet if next WrestleMania will be his last match, but wherever his last match is, will you be there?
I will definitely be there. I just feel a part of the Undertaker was part of me because I started it or helped start it, and one never knows when that's going to happen, that he'll retire. But he's just a phenomenon, and just a incredible person, athlete. And I just wish him all the luck. And he's a shoo-in to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Maybe you induct him?
I don't know if I will, but I'll definitely be there when I do induct him.
One last question. We saw Ric Flair and Roddy Piper on the wife swap program on ABC. There were talks that you and other Hall of Famers were going to participate in a home reality show with this WWE network that we're still waiting on. Are we going to see you in a reality show? Are you working on something or anything you would like to work on?
Well, I've always wanted to do my own children's show, kind of a Saturday morning breakfast with Sarge type of thing, and teach children how to eat right and exercise and all those types of things. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I'm always open to anything. I get requests all the time for certain shows to do, and we'll just have to see, how that goes. But I just enjoy, what I'm doing and meeting the fans, WWE Universe, and just it's a great time in my life, and I'm enjoying it.
Lastly, what can you tell? I mean, I got to give it to you, Sarge. You stay in great shape.
Yeah.
We always get that misconception that some wrestlers, when they reach your late 50s, 60s, some of them unfortunately pass away. But you're the exception to that. You look great in shape.
Well, I try to stay in as good a shape as I can, and you never know. I always have my bag with me. I wrestle about 15 matches a year, and I never know when the WWE is gonna, want me to jump in the ring and go against a Jack Swagger or a Dolph Ziggler or someone. So I've always got my bag, and I'm ready to rumble, and I just try to stay in as great a shape as I can. And I always looked at this as a business and not a party. And I've always been very serious about it. And unfortunately, a lot of my colleagues didn't take it that way. But it all hurts. When I wake up in the morning, I gotta see which side of the bed I'm gonna get off of, because I get some aches and pains. But you just gotta keep stretching and exercising. And
DDP yoga?
What's that?
Have you tried DDP yoga?
Haven't tried it.
Any sort of yoga?
No. Haven't tried it, but you never know. Might have to do that. I heard he's doing great work with people.
Sarge, I want to
God
thank
bless
you.
him.
I want to thank you so very much.
All
An
right.
honor to speak to you, sir. Thank
You're
you.
dismissed.
Thank you.
No push-ups for you.
Well, I could do some if you want, though. I always stay in shape.
I'm just saying, you're such a good guy. I'm not going to make you do it.
Thank you, Sarge.